Drone Tip Tuesday. I'm Christine and this is Create with CL, and I'm giving you a quick tip around how I plan on launching my drone from my kayak. So let's dive in. And if you're new here, welcome. I do drone tips every Tuesday, as well as tons of other drone videos on my channel to help you realize how easy it is to fly a drone. When we are droning from a kayak, there are a couple things I'm looking out for. We do have a decent amount of wind, and we also have a decent amount of current. I think you can see it right now that we're kind of drifting in our kayak right now. And so while I would normally hand launch from the center of the lagoon, just to keep it on the safe side, we came over towards the beach to be able to launch the drone safely without the kayak moving too much. So if you have the option to go somewhere like a dock or a sandy beach, bring your boat over there just to launch the drone before you go back out. The next tip I have is I'm being aware of which direction the wind is coming in. And so the wind is coming from this direction, so I definitely don't want to launch the drone from in front of my face because the wind might push it into my face. So I'm doing two things. I'm going to hold it above my head, and I'm also going to hold it behind me in the opposite direction of the wind. And if you want a full breakdown of how I hand launch and hand land my drone, check the link in the description below. But here's a tip because of the wind and because I'm on a kayak. Once I launch the drone, I am going to fly it in the direction the wind is coming from because I want it to fight the wind so I can go get the shots. But when I bring it back to me, I don't have to have it fighting the wind anymore. The winds will help bring it back to me, and that's saving me some battery life as well as helping me to fly my drone safely back to where I'm at. The worst situation I could have here is that the drone is running out of batteries and it can't fight the wind and come back to me, which is why I want to make sure I'm both landing it with adequate battery. And so I want to make sure I'm giving myself enough time to be able to land my drone. And so I'm going to bring it in close. And in the same way I launched it away from the wind, now like see where it's moving so I can catch it safely. I've also made sure I turned off some of the safety settings so it doesn't bounce out of my hand. And I'm pressing the down button as I'm catching my drone so that the motors turn off. And also I'm first flying against the wind so it can ride the wind back to me when I'm done. Bam! Now you know how to drone from a kayak. And if you want some tips about how to drone in wind, you might want to check out this video that I'm filming right now. And make sure you look at the description. There's tons of info in there and I don't want you to miss a thing. Cheers that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe, add your questions below. I'm Christine and I'll see ya in the next one. Ciao.